Yo, GM. So I just got back from my walk today, and I just checked some of the trades that I took today. I didn't take many trades. I think I only took one single trade. And actually, let me go to my Notion real quick. Boom. Yeah, I took one win on GU. Mm, and for some reason, I decided not to watch UJ. And the UJ has delivered beautifully today, so that made me take a look at it again. And it turns out there was actually quite a lot of trades that I could have profited immensely on, right? Like one, two, three, four, five trades that maybe even maybe even some more, some BEs or losses in between. So I made a mistake in judgment early in the morning when I was putting together my watch list, and honestly, that just kind of sucks. But I want to go over it, and I'm actually going to backtest this entire session, and I'm going to document all the trades that I missed out on, and I'm going to label them didn't take, of course, and as a mistake because I should have taken them. And yeah, just gonna document all of it and the lessons that come with it. So this is UJ, right? And I'm gonna start my session today at 9 a.m. So here I am. I'm gonna delete everything. So boop, so it doesn't interrupt me. And I'm gonna start on the high time frame, right? So high time frame, I mean, I don't need to zoom out all the way, but it's pretty clear that there is an uptrend here on the 1 hour, right? So maybe even if we had like a previous downtrend here, like so there's a stage two over here, right? Then it reaccumulates and it breaks higher. It breaks even into a new high over here, but like this trend already, like there was probably some kind of stage one over here. After this, it was a confirmed reaccumulation, so looking for trades over here was already pretty much okay. But right now, if I zoom into it, what do we have? I can probably look at the 6 minute just to see the structure overall. So I have some kind of stage two that reaccumulates, stage two again, and pulls back. Pulls back quite deep, yes, but what does it pull back into? The institutional structure is right over here, right? So as long as we are above, the expectation, of course, is that this is going to pull back and continue. It can pull back via shallow pullback, continue. It can pull back to the demand zone that is over here. I'm actually going to mark that up because that's very relevant. So this is the demand zone. So it can pull back into the demand zone and start going over here, and probably this I would already follow on a lower time frame. Can create a stage one and continue higher. It can dip below and create a bigger reaccumulation and then set up somewhere later. It can do many different things, but in general, I'm biased long and I want to see the structure print in a way that I can follow along. And here I can already see at the very morning that it's probably printing some kind of stage one. So that's my expectation anyway. Like write this is currently important to me, and it just flushed it, created some range shenanigans over here. So that's just proof to me that there is a stage one, but most likely this is going to serve as the sign of strength in an accumulation schematic, which is exactly what I'm expecting here. So the resistances of the accumulation schematic come from here, and of course from the sign of strength, which is Jesus Christ, which is over here. So what I'm waiting for over here is for price to break out of this higher to confirm my direction. Before that, I'm not even interested. And I can just be on the 10-second over here or 1 minute, doesn't matter, and just check out what's happening. So right now, there's absolutely nothing for me to trade. Like this needs to show me some strength right now. Okay, well, now it's showing me strength. Showing me strength out of an accumulation schematic, right? Broke all of the resistances and it's printing an amazing push higher, right? So we came back to the demand zone, started at stage one, and bounced from there. So now I can already follow this. Like this already looks pretty good. This stage two over here on the 10-second is very strong. So I'm gonna check out what's going on here. So I want to see some true reaccumulation here. That means that some low is gonna get liquidated and whatnot. But to be honest, like yeah, this momentum cycle is insane, absolutely insane, and look what happens. We get into a new range. So now that we are in a new range, right, all I'm looking for is for this to reaccumulate in some kind of way that I can trade. So here we go. Okay, some kind of flush. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I'm looking at the 10-second over here. Oop, we lost the 1 minute EMAs. That's okay. So now I'm looking at the 1 minute. The 10-second doesn't interest me as much. But like in general, what I'm looking for price action wise, of course, is for here's for a stage 2, and maybe some kind of setup like this. That would be pretty much perfect. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if I look at the 1 minute or the 10-second. I know exactly what I'm looking for. So, letting it play, waiting for some kind of strength. I mean, this is definitely reaccumulate. There it is. There it is. Okay, this is already cool. This is already really, really nice. So here, I can encapsulate all of this chop, like right here, and call it a stage 1, right? I don't know. I can just do this, and I know that this is the spring, and here it continues higher. And that's my expectation, right? I want to see an accumulation schematic play out. And yeah, reaccumulation means lows being liquidated. Here, there is an accumulation schematic going to be printed, some kind of the phases of like stopping the previous downtrend, right? Chopping around, maybe showing some sign of strength, doing some liquidations, STV springs, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually the markup. And as it marks up over here, like the expectation is that it's going to continue bullish again. So here I am on the 10-second. Let's see if I can get a setup. This is not good enough. Oh, this is looking kind of good. This is looking kind of good. So here I have my stage 1, right? And if I have strong impulse out of it and a nice little pullback that looks something like this, while the EMAs are rising, that's a completely valid setup. So I can take that. So 1 tick spread, I believe, on UJ. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe a little more. Let's do a little more. Let's do like 4. Okay, so here I am. I want to get tapped up 1 tick above, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's that. The ATR is 48, so I'm actually going to make it 52. And 52 times 5 is 260. All right, so this would be my trade. So let's see what happens with it. Yep, I get tapped in it right over here. So actually, let me, I get tapped in after the big candle. Cool. So what I'm going to do is going to go back here. Oh, shit. Okay, because I need to document these. I need to document these. So just need to remember what the setup looked like. Boop. Okay, and there was a big candle. That's it. That's it. Okay. So here's my setup. Very nice. Yeah, this stage 2 here, this like a little momentum cycle is very, very nice. Breaking out of the accumulation schematic, returning back, right? Printing a little stage 1, and here it creates the DNB. Very, very nice. So let me zoom out properly here as well, so that everything looks nice. And later, when I check this in my analysis, I can actually see exactly. I can read the chart, and it tells me the story exactly the way I want to see it. So let's go to Miro over here. Actually, let's go to Notion first. So this trade is on UJ. Boom. And it is taken at 10:22. So let's do that real quick. 10:22. So I have the chronological order as well. Very nice. And the result, I don't know yet, of course. And yeah, here we are. So one thing I want to do, this trade was taken before the GU trade. Cool. So now as I'm going to paste it over here. Yeah, so this is the GU trade. I'm going to move that lower right now. I want to have that in the right chronological order. And here I'm going to paste that UJ trade. Very nice. And let's see what happened with it. So I get tapped in. Not enough strength yet. And here, yeah, that's enough strength, most definitely. That's enough strength for me to break even. So let's do that. Actually, what I'm going to do is, since I have a 4 point or 4 tick spread loss, I'm going to reduce risk twice. So, boop. I'm going to reduce risk to orange line just now. So I still have a little bit of risk running. I have like less than 0.1 R running on this, but you know, that's just how I do things. So that's this trade. Cool. Reduced risk. Nice. And now let's see. Okay, fractal pullback. Can I get a high break? Can I get a high break? Hello, hello. Actually, did that liquidate the high? Nope, it didn't. So I cannot reduce risk completely. Did that liquidate the high? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So right over here, I'm gonna go completely risk free. Boop. All right, risk free. And now anything can happen. I don't give a shit. So things are happening. By the way, I'm not looking for an entry over here simply because this stage 2, it's a little bit choppy. I'm not too interested. This is not much strength, but this was enough strength. Here I'm definitely interested in an entry. Like in general, I would be interested, of course, to trade this leg. Right, if this was very strong and then it pulled back nicely, I would be interested here. But here, this setup, nah, doesn't look very good, and I don't even get my setup here anyway, so doesn't matter. So let's see, and let's see if there's another entry as well, perhaps. By the way, there was also, I think, a 1 minute entry where I could have entered right over here through this, but since I got a 10-second entry already, I'm not really interested. Anyway, moving on. This stage 2, not too strong. I'm not looking for a reaccumulation trade here at all. So this has become a bit choppy, but it delivers to +5. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. All right. Boom. There we go. Let me paste that in. Nice. Notion. Yep. +5. And that is a win. Cool. But of course, I need to mark up the fact that I did not take it. And why didn't I take it? Was following happen? Wasn't on my. Oh, okay, no, not on my watch list. Boom, and that's most definitely a red one because it should be on my watch list. So yeah, that's that. And go to Notion. That's a +5 that I did not take. Unfortunate. All right, moving on. Let's see what happens further. Now some serious strength comes in. Okay, what's this? Let me see. So this is the high. Let me mark that up as well, just to see how I follow this. Cool. So we have a new high. We have a momentum cycle over here. Let me see the 6 minute. Okay. This is not looking very nice. I'm gonna wait for some kind of flush, or I don't know. This is just kind of weird. Okay. Deep pullback. Cool. Is this something I will take? No, it's not. No, it's not. Is this something I will take? No. No, it's not. So moving on, at this point, it's very obvious to me that this is probably a stage 1, and I'm not really looking for any trade down here. It's choppy. Okay, cool. This looks decent, actually. So now we have this, a break into a new range, and now it's pulling back, liquidating lows. This looks decent, actually. This looks, well, let me go a few bars forward, see what's up. Okay, nah, this is no longer decent. I mean, if this stayed above, maybe I would take it, right? But this just, nah, this doesn't look too good. So no, not taking that. That's quite a deep pullback. No entry for me. And now a beautiful stage 2. This is very strong, very nice. Now if it reaccumulates, I'm gonna look for an entry. Cool. Let's see if we can get a nice reaccumulation. Looking decent. Okay, we have a little bit of a stage 1 over here. Okay, this looks like it's breaking down. No, actually, this looks like that's a spring, which is exactly what I'm expecting, right? Where are we? Over here. Okay, we have a stage 1, we have a breakout out of that stage 1, and now I can buy stop this if I want to. Is that something I'm supposed to take? Let me see. So this is decent. Is it overextended though? I mean, this is a reset, and from here we're moving higher. I think this is good. Yeah, this is most definitely good. Yeah, let's take it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We have 23, so 28 is going to be the total. So 140, that's it. So boop. Let's make sure the zooms are nice and good so I can see exactly what's happening. All right, good, good. So let's see if this actually taps me in. Okay, it does. Cool. Uh, Next trade is this one. Go to Notion. Boop. What time is this? This taps me in 12:12. Cool. 12:12. So this is still no. This is already after USD JPY. Where is it? Here. So this is already after the GU trade. Cool. So I can do this. Can do this and this. Beautiful. And this is the next trade. Yep. Nice. So here we are. This is the trade. Let's see if we can break even. Not enough strength. Okay, if it goes above, this is kind of fucking weird, isn't it? This is a bit weird, but yeah, I need to. I need to. Rules are rules. So, boop. This. So I'm gonna reduce risk to the orange. It's this one. Reduced risk. Cool. And let's see if we can stay in. And I think that taps me out, right? Yeah. That definitely taps me out. So, boop. And that is going to be what? That is going to be 28, and I had 4, so that's going to be like a 1.5 R or some shit. I don't know. 4, 7, 1 divided by 7 is like 1.4. Is it? Yes, like 1.4. Yeah. Brain fart. All right. So minus 0.14. That's going to be the end result here. Here we go. Minus 0.14. Boom. And it's a spread loss. So let's put that in as well. Minus 0.14. And didn't take. All right. Very nice. Moving on. Let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, chops around. Ugly, ugly. Not interested in this range anymore. I need to see something convincing. I need to see some big move that I can follow. This is choppy. This is ugly. All right, and we have a flush out. Yo. What? Okay. We have a flush out. Very cool. How about this? Was that an entry? Nah. This is ugly. Nope. Not interested in any of this. Okay. Wow. What the hell is this? It got all kinds of ugly just now. Cool. Well, yeah, nice. We have a flush out. We have a flush out, and now the expectation, of course, is that there's going to be some kind of stage one. I need to see at least a break above this. So that's my expectation that this is going to be a stage one. But big momentum comes in. Some lows were liquidated, right? It reaccumulated. Everything is looking good. This is the high, the floating supply. Boom. All right, let's see what's happening here. Whoa, and we break higher. Cool, that means that on the 10 second I can now follow. Ooh, that comes all the way back into the demand zone. Let's see, maybe we can form some kind of stage one over here and a breakout out of that. Maybe not, whatever. Okay, some kind of STB. This is a sign of strength. All good, all good. Let's see what's up. I mean, honestly, like, what are we doing here? All right, I'm expecting springs here. So all of this is react. Okay, big strength coming in. Not interested here. Well, what about the 1 minute? Nah, this is looking a bit weird. This is looking a bit weird. Nah, I'm not gonna trade that. I was thinking maybe I could trade this MMB over here, like that. Like this kind of trade. Oh, sorry, 310. Yo, what am I doing? Hello? What's my ATR here? Okay, it's 62. I need to put 310 here. Cool. I'm not gonna take that. No, I don't like it. Well, okay. All right, my bad. But honestly, like if I had taken this trade, let me just see on the 1 second here. Ooh, I would get slipped like crazy, man. Like, oh my god, I would get slipped so fucking hard. So no matter what, I would close this for a break even anyway the moment I could. So yeah, this doesn't matter. But we are pulling back into the rising 1020. This is beautiful. Okay, so let's say this was the high, right? We are pulling into the rising 1020, and here, if I get my setup, I'm definitely gonna take it. Okay. Um, I don't like this too much. I need some more strength. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So we have our little stage one over here, and this is below floating supply and everything. So boop, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 48, we have 52, it's 260 on the R, and this is the floating supply. Yep. If I can get a setup over here, I mean, this is the setup. If I can get tapped in over here, I'm most definitely going to be taking that. So I'm already going to start saving into clipboard, see if I can get tapped. And I get tapped in. Okay, cool. So, boop. This would probably also slip me a little bit, as it seems. Yeah, just a little bit though. Not too bad. So yeah, I would probably get a little bit less on this trade. So gotta account for that. So new trade over here. Boop. That's UJ again, USD JPY. What time is this? 14:44. 14:44. Cool. And now let's see if we can break even. So, also, let me go to the 1 second real quick and just adjust the entry so that I see, okay, I get tapped in over here, I assume. Yeah, over here. So yeah, let's go back to the 10 seconds. So I'm going to get a little bit less R on this if it works. Okay, this is, yep, this is where I would move to orange. That also means because of that slippage, I'm going to have a little bit more risk over here if it comes back, right? So yeah, that's just how it is with the low time frames. Can't do shit about that. So boop, there we go. Reduced risk. Yeah, just reduced risk. And now I want some fractal structure and a break above. Can we get that? Can we get that? Hello, please. Yes, sir. Awesome. And over here, I'm completely risk-free. Boop, risk-free, and I'm riding. I'm big chilling. So let's see what happens. Can we survive? That's the question. Also, I'm completely risk-free, so I'm valid to take on additional trades, but this stage 2 was weak, so I'm expecting... Ooh, right. Let's see. Ooh, I survived. Awesome. And here, is this a valid entry? I mean, look at this. So this is the stage 2, and this is the reaccumulation. Yeah, this is valid, isn't it? Here we broke just a tiny little bit below the EMAs. Tiny little bit. If I go to like a 2 minute, it's going to look amazing still. So yeah, I understand that. So I'm going to say this is good. I'm willing to take on yet another entry. So 1, 2, 3, 4. ATR is 39, 40, so 44 and 220. Okay, so this would be the next entry. And everything looks good. So let's see if we get tapped in. Okay, we get tapped in. Sheesh, man, so many trades, and I missed out on all of them. That's crazy, but what can you do? So gotta make a new trade. Boop, UJ again. And this tapped me in when? This tapped me in 1503. Yo, 1503. Nice. So let's see what happens with that one. Maybe we take some minus ones here. Yep, that's a minus one. All right. Very cool. Minus one. Didn't take any of these. Minus one. All right. Moving on. Let's see what happens. But we are still in this trade. That's very nice. So, okay, big strength coming in. Big strength. If this reaccumulates, I would be willing to enter. No, this is not a nice MMB. I don't like this at all. This is starting to look a bit better. Can we get a bit of a bigger pullback? Yes, we can. This is a good entry for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 38. Make that 42. 210. Yep. Okay. This is looking pretty good. This trade is still in. Didn't get tapped. All right, cool. So do I want to follow this trade? Let me see. Burst. We got into a new high. Is it overextended? MMB1, 2. This is like MMB3. This is looking completely fine. This is still above the rising EMA, so it's a valid momentum cycle. Yep, this entry is nice. So as long as this remains valid, I'm gonna look for an entry. Oh, that's it. I actually get tapped in right here. Cool. So let's go. It's closed. All right, what time is this? This is 15:17. Boom, there we go. And anything else that I need to do? Nope. Okay, so now let's see if we can break even. Not just yet. Not just yet. It's gonna be another minus one. If it is, so be it. Who cares? No, I need to see a little bit more. Mm, mm, I don't know. I want to see a tiny bit more. Just a little bit more. Come on. I don't want to break even yet. Oh boy, this is not good. Yeah, you know what? At this point, now we're still above the momentum cycle. Still above the momentum cycle here, but honestly, this is starting to look pretty trash. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna break even here. Yep. Break even from below. I don't have patience for this. This doesn't do what it's supposed to do. BE from below. Up. BE from below. There we go. Cool. And we can continue, see what's up. So I did not take this. Yeah, anyway, if I waited, I would have broken even on this one. Actually, I would have probably had a spread loss on this because I would reduce risk twice. So yeah, I saved some spread stuff on this. This stage 2, I'm not too impressed. Okay. I don't know. Choppy, not too interested. Anyway, we are quite a few trades in already on UJ. Let me see. So this one, where was that actually? So that's this. Okay, we already hit target on that. We hit target on that right over here. Cool. So let me actually go back and document it properly. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these two and then bring them back. Okay, and this yielded plus 3.8 because of the slippage. But yeah, that's a beautiful win. And that's, oof, what is it? Is it this trade? Ayo, what's up? What is this? Oh, it's a win. Which one was that? Man, I am so confused. Is that this one? 1 minute. Uh-huh, that's the first one. I see. Cool. Got a little confused on that one. Uh, what's this? Oh, that's the GU trade. Okay, so here is the UJ spread loss. Cool. And this is a win. Was this the spread loss and this is the win? Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, I'm back on track. All good. So this is the plus 3.8. Nice. Yeah, can collapse that a little bit. So now we have this trade active. Cool. So let's see what happens with that one. Was that? Oh, that's the spread. That's a spread loss, or what happened over here? It's the spread loss. That's a -1. Right. That's the -1 on UJ. Cool. And now there is this one, and that's the break even. Okay. Okay. I'm back on track. Cool. Let's go to Miro and just see quickly what happened. So there was a spread loss, then there was a win. Okay, okay. So this win, that's a plus 3.8. I need to copy that over here. Okay, nice. We're back on track. Didn't take this. Cool. So moving on. I probably need to see some kind of flush here. I mean, yeah, this is extended as fuck by now. Like this was MMB 1, 2, 3. Nah, I don't know. This was a little bit extended. Maybe I shouldn't even have taken this trade, to be honest. We'll see, we'll see. I'm just gonna do my analysis later. But yeah, anyway, definitely reaccumulation now. Looking at the 10 second. Oh, sheesh, man. That's a big impulse. Let's see if this can reaccumulate a little bit. Um, yeah, this is looking good. This is looking pretty good, isn't it? Uh, so this is a trend. This is the pullback. This is the momentum cycle. This is the pullback. Cool. We have this coming in already. And now we are having ourselves a double MB over here. Honestly, I don't know. Nah, nah, I don't like this too much. I don't like this. I'm not gonna take this. Oh yeah, never mind. Didn't even set up, so who cares? This is choppy as shit at this point. So honestly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this high over here, and I'm just gonna mark this whole thing as a stage one. So I'm not interested in anything. Let's see. Maybe we can break out. That would be nice. Anyway, I'm expecting reaccumulations, so I'm forcing a bullish bias on this. So we're liquidating lows. That's nice. Yep, and now we are, nah, we're chopping. We're chopping. Stage one. It's ugly as fuck. One thing that I am gonna do here is mark up this. Yep, around that. And now the lowest low over here. Jesus. This is the lowest low. This is the low before that. The highest point is this. So just gonna mark this up as well. I need price to go above that for me to even be interested. Okay, we create an even lower low here. So now we have these two lows. This is the highest point between them. So that's where I'm gonna move this. And I need to see a break above that before I'm even interested. So yeah, we have a little bit of a deeper reaccumulation here, and still chopping. Honestly, like what I can do is instead of this, I usually mark it up with a supply zone like that. Boom. That's the supply of the reaccumulation. So I want to see a break above. Okay, that's a nice break above. This stage two, fairly decent. fairly decent. So maybe there's a setup here. I don't like this one. Okay, okay, reaccumulation, reaccumulation. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay, so we have this leg, reaccumulation, DMB. So I'm definitely looking at that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. ATR is 30, so that's 34. That's 170. Blech, 170, bro. No, 170. All right, cool. So that would be an entry for sure. Yep. Let's see if we can get tapped in. Just gonna keep copy pasting. Okay, this better go now, like really soon. Otherwise, it's gonna invalidate. Okay, taps me in. Cool. So let's go here. Taps me in. New trade. UJ. What time is this? 17:59. 17:59. Getting very close to the end of my session, really. Okay, and let's see if we can break even here. So that would be to the orange line first. No, I want to see a little more. No. Yep, that's enough. That's enough. Here I'm going to reduce my risk. Boom. Reduced risk to orange line, of course. And now I want to see, okay, can we break that high? Yes, we can. Very nice. And we are completely risk-free here. Boop. Risk-free. And we ride in. Let's see what's up. Very nice stage 2, by the way. I might look for a reaccumulation play. Holy shit, man, that delivered like crazy. All right, easy +5. Sheesh. Okay. +5 didn't take. Yup. There we go. And now, let's see. At this point, I'm really looking for some kind of reaccumulation here. Okay, nice. Low's getting liquidated. Nah, I don't like this. Okay. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm looking at this. That's my stage 1, probably. We're getting close to current time, I think. Okay, quite deep here. Quite deep. So we had a break into a new range over here, and now it's pulling back into the rising 1020. This is a nice reaccumulation, lows being liquidated, big push higher, and maybe this. Jesus, maybe this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we would be looking at, this would be a 1 minute entry, of course. So I would be looking at this ATR at the 80, and that means 400. Is that reasonable? 400 on this leg? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I might be looking for a 10-second trade, but no, I'm not going to take this. That would tap me in, and I think that will probably, actually, let me see. That would probably be a -1, right? Yeah, it's chopping. This is stage 1 for sure. I mean, I would still be in, but honestly, this is supply. This is my stage 1. So let's see. Yeah, that would tap me out, of course. Avoided a -1 here. It's pretty obvious that there is some kind of containment line, so I'm going to mark that up as well. Okay, and we are on current time. Cool. So I'm wondering if I have documented everything properly. This is a win. Yup. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades on UJ. Crazy, man. Crazy. So 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins. 1 break even, 1 spread loss, and 1 -1. Absolute madness. Wow. And I missed out on all of that today just because for some reason, I don't know even why, for some reason I just decided to not trade UJ today, even though it looked perfectly fine. That's unfortunate. I need to mark all of these up with didn't take. Didn't take because not on my watch list. Same here. Didn't take, not on my watch list. Cool. Hmm. All right. Cool. So now if I went to my weekly analysis, oh yeah, I need to also mark them all up with should have taken. My bad. Should have taken, should have taken. Maybe that spread loss I actually maybe didn't have to take, but I just want to see something. Should have taken. Okay, so now if I go to my perfect week, uh, I don't know why this isn't showing up. Maybe maybe if I remove didn't take and just leave should have taken. No. Okay, I haven't really figured this one out yet. But anyway, if I had traded this the way I was supposed to, so here, where did this start? UJGU. Okay, I would be up plus 5 for my GU today. So 5, Jesus. 5 plus 5 minus 0.14 plus 3.8 minus 1, 0 plus 5. Oh man. Yeah. I would be up 17.66 R. Jeez, man. That's crazy. If I go to my forward test, I think that's exactly how much DD I currently have. Pretty sure that's it. 70. Yeah. Jeez, man. I would literally be out of DD by today. That is crazy. That's absolutely mad. I mean, yeah, I didn't document my trades yet that I have here. I'm up my +1 this week, I think. So, yeah, man, that is unfortunate. What a mistake. What a fumble. But, shit happens. I mean, looking at it on the 6 minute here, I can see where I took those trades, right? I took a trade over here, 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 here. And I also took some more trades here and here. So, looking at the 1 hour, this is perfect. These are like amazing places to take trades. Oh man, I'm a little bit sad, not gonna lie. But what can you do? Shit happens. I'm gonna do my best to make it a learning experience for myself and hopefully not make such a mistake again next time. All right. See ya.